Welcome, Hotshot Secret fans. Today we're going to be talking about fuel lubricity. My name is Logan McFarland. This is Mr. Alex McKinley. We work in research and development. Um, as always, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment sections. Let us know where you're watching from. And if you want to win some LX4, leave a comment and we'll pick a winner after the show.
Today we are dual streaming as usual, so live on Facebook and YouTube. Be sure to like and share this video and hit the subscribe button when you get the chance. Follow us on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok.
Alrighty, so let's go into why diesel fuel lacks lubricity. Step number one is going to be the distillation process. You start from crude oil, and all of the light distillates go up. That's what diesel fuel is. That's what solvents and gasoline are. What you get when that happens is actually some contaminants. And in the sake of diesel fuel, these contaminants actually are good for lubricity. Nitrogen and oxygen being the main ones. However, once you get into ultra low sulfur, where the sulfur is actually pulled out, you'll also remove oxygen and nitrogen, which unfortunately are the lubricity components. So now with today's modern less than 5 parts per million sulfur, you have no lubricity components. So that's why we formulated LX4. And I'll let Alex go into LX4 a bit.
Yeah, so you can add LX4 to help lubricate your system, which helps replace some of that lost sulfur with the ultra low sulfur diesel. So the LX4 will form a sacrificial barrier between the metal and metal contact within your engine. So using LX4 has been really effective in pretty much all kinds of diesels, fuels. So we use it all the time, and it's a really great tool for lubricating your diesel fuel, especially when it's very dry, especially when it's drier fuel from Alaska or some of the colder regions.
Racing fuels.
Yeah, racing as well. So LX4 itself is a lubricity additive. It works in gasoline as well. So not just diesel, but you can use it for your gasoline cars as well. We've noticed it provides some of the best lubricity on the market that you can find anywhere.
Yeah. So for using LX4, there's really no reason not to use it. You can use it at any time. I will say in the colder months, LX4 tends to freeze. It is a bio-based product, and all bio-based products are prone to that. It's kind of the price of being the best lubricant on the market. So try to keep it stored above 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Obviously, we have other products that contain LX4. We have our EDT plus LX4 formula. It's kind of in the name. Then we have our EDT plus Winter Defense. It was a project Alex and I worked on when he first started. That was very fun. But we were able to put an anti-gel product with a lubricity product, which isn't really on the market aside from EDT plus Winter Defense. And then obviously gasoline extreme. Gas vehicles need lubricity. Not as much as diesels, but they definitely need it. These newer GDI vehicles are getting PSI upwards of 5,000 at the injectors. So it's still required there. Like I said, 32 degrees Fahrenheit for storage. And let's roll into a little demonstration video of why it freezes, what happens when it freezes, and how does that affect the fuel. So let's go here. Right now we have some LX4 that is currently frozen. This could happen if the product is stored below 32 degrees Fahrenheit. One of the components in it is prone to freezing. What I want to show here is a demonstration with diesel fuel and LX4, showing that this gel can mix with diesel fuel and has no issues, freezing filters or anything like that. It has no effect on cold filter plugging point, pour point, or cloud point. So let's go to the demonstration. Here you can see it's definitely clumped up at the bottom. There's a lot of sediment. So I'm just going to pour way more than you would normally use, just to show that as soon as it interacts with the fuel, it goes right into suspension. Obviously with driving around, you're going to have some agitation. So this is actually worst case scenario, and it still mixes fine.
A recent product we just released is the RTL Racing Lube. This is a part of the Adrenaline line, and this is a top of the line for your race car. So you add this to your uh, meth gasoline or your uh, diesel, but this is for your top lube. So it'll lubricate your upper cylinders, reduce wear, scuffing in there, and it also can prevent fuel wash from the fuel washing away your lubricating layer that's on your metal surface. So ours will purposely stick to the walls so that the fuel won't wash that off and reduce your lubricity at that point. So this is our new top lube for racing specifically, but it works for all fuels and will work for high horsepower, high performance applications. So it works with methanol, ethanol, E85, gasoline, diesel, and nitromethane race fuel. So it replaces lubrication lost by dry fuels and wash by 55% better than our leading competitors. So it's top of the line.
And we actually ran the testing on that on our HFRR. We've talked about that in the past. That's the machine we use for lubrication testing for diesel fuels as well as gasoline vehicles. That's what ASTM uses. That's what fuel jobbers, just about anyone that has fuel, they're going to be using that machine. And it was definitely fun with this project because the whole lab smelled like apple pie because this product is apple pie scented. So
Yeah.
not to mention that, but it is a pretty dark color here. It does affect the color of the fuel, and for the vehicles with non-emissions, it also is going to smell out of the tailpipe. So yeah, have fun with the bacon apple pie.
Yeah.
And, let's go into some dealer shout-outs here real quick. We have MTK Equipment Solutions in Pennsville Township, New Jersey. Thank you very much. And Tyler's Automotive in Plainsville, Kansas. How are we looking on the comments, Chad? All righty. Catch us on the Steve Summers Overnight Drive, Hot Shot Secret Studios for midnight to 5 a.m. And we're streaming on Facebook and Rumble. Then we're actually doing our R82 race fuel additive. We just won a showcase award at PRI a few months last week. Actually, I didn't know it was last week. I don't know. I missed it. Yeah, we got a showcase award for there. I think Kyle was there, so hopefully you guys saw Kyle out there. For TV, we're on Truck U Sunday, December 17th at 10:30, and we're gonna have EDT and DE on Motor Trend. Alex, you want to talk about engine power?
Yeah, so Sunday, December 17th, so just in a few days, Engine Power is going to be released on YouTube featuring Firepunk Diesel and their 1970 Duster Pro mod. So look forward to that on YouTube. We've got a couple sales going on right now. So in Loves, look for two 64-ounce diesel extremes and receive a $10 reward in My Loves rewards now until December 31st. In Pilot, you can buy two 32-ounce EDTs and get $8. In O'Reilly's, look for EDT Plus Winter Defense for two 16-ounce squeeze bottles for 2 for $30 with 5 times points. So those are all some sales going on now till probably about the end of the year. So look for those in our local retailers.
These are the fun ones because you don't have to go anywhere.
Web sales, the best place to order, especially now for some gifts before the holidays come around. So save now on our gas and diesel gift boxes all month. So the gas gift box is $65 value for only $45. It's $20 off. Gasoline Extreme 12-ounce, the Stiction Eliminator 16-ounce, the 303 Speed Detailer for 16-ounce, and the Hot Shot Secret Banner, keychain, and air freshener are all in that gas gift box for $45. What a deal. The diesel gift box is a $60 value for $45 as well. That's EDT Plus Winter Defense 16-ounce, Diesel Extreme 16-ounce, the Winter Beanie, which I'm looking forward to getting, and the Hot Shots Secret Banner, keychain, and air freshener. So that's only $45 for a $60 value. Free shipping starts tomorrow on orders over $25 and over $50. You'll be entered to win a $150 Hot Shot Secret store credit. So use the code SHIP25. The sale ends December 22nd. So get that in before Christmas comes around.
As always, try to stay in the loop. We got our sales news sales, news, and blogs on our email newsletter. So be sure to sign up for that on hotshotsecret.com/email. And remember to like and follow on our Facebook page and share this video. And have a great week and happy holidays from Hot Shot Secret.
Thanks.
Yep.